Welcome back, everybody. Wild Willy here. I believe it's episode 21 of our Spirit Storm Summoner Convergence Mod Let's Play, showcasing the best attributes of the Stormcaller and Necromancer classes. I just did a little bit of exploring and went through the transporter network from Limgrave, actually Weeping Peninsula, where we had killed an Erdtree avatar in an earlier episode, and now we are on Gravesite Woodland and have defeated the monstrous spider scorpion. It grabbed me twice, it poisoned me twice. It was lovely, but you know, we survived, and now we're in the Land of Shadows. I've been complaining about there's an NPC invader I want to avoid in here. I've been complaining about a lack of smithing materials to get my weapons more fully upgraded. And then also, in a departure from the regular Elden Ring, the base version of the game, in the Convergence mod, you can upgrade your weapons to plus 15. So even regular smithing weapons are going to upgrade just to plus 10. But you can use shadow smithing stones and shadow somber stones to upgrade them to plus 15. So that is kind of what we're after. We're after some regular stuff and the shadow stuff, because the shadow levels work in the base game. So I can go back to the base game, and I was just going there because I was wondering what was in place of the Revered Spirit Ash. Now I know. Just a little damage check here in the future. How am I doing on these guys? Insta kills. 923. Alright. Not terrible. So we do not have access to certain areas of the DLC because we have not. Okay, so there's a shadow smithing stone. That's a plus 11. I'm gonna come over here, make it daytime, and then we'll start running around properly. I just want to go to one of the forges and run through and see what I can grab. You can typically grab an ancient smithing, which we will use to upgrade one of our weapons to plus 10 or beyond. And then the plan is to go and fight a dragon and kill that out. Typically, killing dragons in the base game gets you, yeah, I don't want you going that way, buddy. Typically, killing dragons in the base game gets you sombers. The undead dragons that are like in the landscape, not the drakes, not Bale. So I want to grab the Site of Grace over here. I'm going to see what's at the base of the crosses instead of shadow tree fragments. Probably just more loot. But we'll find out. And then I'm going to head over to the nearest forge. And we'll clear that out this episode. Runard, okay. Well, let me rest here. I wonder if that's a standard thing that we will find. There's another shadow tree fragment over here near the entrance to Castle Ensis, so I'm going to run over there and grab that and grab the Site of Grace, and then we'll go to the forge. I would imagine that they left this the same. Gonna have a ballista chucking stuff at me pretty soon. There it is. Get these shiny loots that you can get annihilated and try to grab. Alright, Lost Astral War is useful. I'm gonna ride past those guys and right over here by the Headless America statue. Two shadow smithing. Okay, so that is good to know, all different. Just gonna rest real quick in case something's chasing me. I think I can grab a level 2 I'm gonna need way more vigor before I come in here and play around. So I might as... Ooh, geez, and you get very little vigor. Okay. I see how it is. So endurance is much more generous than the base game. Vigor, like, you don't need a ton of endurance. I've currently got, like, I believe I get some endurance from my armor set, one for each of the 4 pieces I'm wearing, to give me a total of 20. And then I'm getting int and faith from one of my talismans and from my armor set as well. So my leveling up stats are different than my other stats. I'm just gonna bite the bullet and do it. I'm gonna need more vigor, regardless, even if I'm not getting a lot. So if you look here at my status, 29, 29, int and faith, 19 strength, 18 dex. I'm getting 1 point from, I want to say my helmet is giving me a point of strength. And then I'm getting 4 points of endurance from my other 3 armor pieces, the mausoleum set. So anyway, let's proceed. Again, enough of me yapping. Let's get over to the forge. And again, the forge, I'm just going to run through. The forge golems, those guys suck. I don't have a good blunt weapon to fight them with. Something like the Great Stars would be ideal. Something with some heft behind it, of range. I don't have anything like that. Wonder how quickly these guys will beat each other up. Get some more runes. Alright, lava intake. How close am I to purple? 10,000. Do I have any good runes? Have I picked up anything? Why not? Let's just grab another level before I start running through. Hopefully if I can find like a new farming spot. Because the bird is gone. We confirmed that in the last episode. We peeked into Mogwin's Palace. I did Bari's questline on my own and then used the Pureblood Knight's Medal to take a peek in Mogwin's Palace. No bird. New pathing too. Like you go directly down the hill. They diverted the hill into where the bird would be. And then there was another teleporter that took me to the like the lower level of the Nokron underground. We got you. What are you rocking? You're not doing anything. This was my other one doing frost buildup. So let's swap to this. Frost buildup against flame guys is good, right? We got you coming down. Let's see how quickly you... Not terrible. My fist weapon will proc frost this guy. But that gets me like way too close to stuff. Alright, don't think there's anything I can grab over there. There's my ladder. I'm just gonna drop down. Drop down again. Regular smithing. Hefty volcano bot. I know in the base game up there, that is definitely something we want to grab. That's shiny over there. That's 3 great smithings. And then we get those. We got you to deal with. check. That's nice. It just one-shots you. I know there's stuff down there, but there's this one little piece of loot I can grab over here. 2 more large smithing stones. I want to say, though, that, like, get stuff up to +5. I'm beyond that. I need whatever's next. Smithing stone, large smithing stone. Great Somber, okay. I feel like that might be useful. And over here I can grab gas stones. You're stuck behind the wall. You're not paying attention. Sorry. Get a clear shot on you. With your guarding. Regular Somber, okay. Little loots back here. Large smithing, regular smithing. And I don't remember what you had. Large smithing. It's nice that I can just grab stuff now. Like if it's ground loot, the auto pickup. Like I don't have to like physically go pick it up. Very nice quality of life change. Alright, so let's get over here and hit the lever, go down the ladder. I'll bring the pipe down so we can jump up. Alright, you should drop down. Go down to Willy. You're awake, aggro. Let's see how much damage I do. Not a lot. Alright, so let's... grab the loots. And then just run and jump. Made it. Alright, so we're going to have a couple guys drop on the pipe. Wait for you to pull them up. Pull that, lovely, okay. You're dead. Over here and hop off. Handful hammer, and then there's our ancient smithing stone, which is our +10. Well, let's go back to the entrance. Let's go back to the round table. Let's see if I can get my twin blade up anymore. Because I want to just put Sacred Blade on it again. If it doesn't already have it, it should be in my inventory, so let me look at it. We do have Sacred Blade, and it is at +9. So that'll get it to +10. And then all my other stuff takes Somber. So I might as well use my regular smithing stones. Didn't get any more of those for you to upgrade.
Well,
got my summons up to +4 out of 10. So I can do you. Alright, and then I have shadow smithing. And I need 4. Okay. And I don't have anything Ancient Somber, Colossal Somber. The Colossal Somber is what I'm after next. Actually, or the Ancient. So that would be fighting the dragon. So now, what's my Twin Blade? +11. Alright, let's go see if we can kill a dragon real quick. It's gonna be one right over here. Yep, I have another stray mark somewhere, so let's get rid of all those. I can ride up over here and just grab a grace, and then we can ride down and fight the dragon. And I can proceed along the cliff wall here because there should be an Ash of War. Like Lion's Claw, the upgraded version of that. Run along here, and the campsite should be right over by those trees, right there. All right, Savage Lines. All right, and I can see my grace. That. All right, so I'm gonna do this part here. Go ahead and pull you out. All right, so let's bump you. I'm gonna ride over, drink my flask, do Sacred Blade. Refill my flask. I have P flask. Shit, okay. Lovely. Lost my summons, but guess what? Now he's back. Pretty much all the way back. So let's grab the Great Katana. Really, you gotta wake up. If I can target you and miss. There we go. And yeah, this is lovely if I can get you in the head. Jeez, okay. And I'm dead. I was like, and I need to heal before I get America, so we have to try again. Not the grace is like literally right over there. What are you doing? Not gonna lock on. We'll give it one more attempt on stream or on with me recording. And if I don't get it, then I will come back on my own and polish them off. You guys don't need to watch me die to a dragon over and over again. But this is another important distinction between the Convergence mod and the base game, is that there are no shadow tree fragments. So you are gonna, these things are gonna do a lot of damage, and unless you have a talisman or something on, it's gonna mitigate all that. Frame on the torrent, love it. I'm like avoiding my own. Let's back on. And an ancient somber stone and a dragon heart. Another difference from the base game, you need a ton of arcane to use any of the dragon spells. So just FYI, I'm just gonna warp back to the round table because I got my upgrade and I can probably catch a level or two. Let's do this first. What did I have there? I had my Zephyr Blades.
Well, I took you for dinner, no matter, it's all out, you're up.
Alright, so I can get you to plus 10. And then I don't have any Somber Shadow Stones. And then I want to get you up. Oh, and I want to get you up. Let's head for another forge before we wrap up this episode. Let's do the run up to the Fort of Reprimand. Hopefully I can just sneak through there. And then get out the other side and get down and out to the other forge, like by the Morth ruins. Let's see how far we can get. We just switch to this. Do the route, dropping down the cliffs. And also get to it down there. Working your way to the left and down and around. There's another one at the top of the tower that I could get. That would be a regular smithing. Don't really need that though. Come over here. And it's like, this is, I always feel like this drop is gonna kill me. How y'all doing today? Does that hurt? Alright, gotta run past the bats. Run past the crab. Should be able to get like another enchanted remnant. You don't have to unseal Spirit Springs, I believe. We'll confirm that in just a moment. I think they are just automatically unlocked in the mod. Nope, it looks like it's still locked. Anyway, alright, let's grab the talisman. This is usually the talisman of the dread, so I'm hoping it's an enchanted remnant. It's a Somber Shadow stuff. Okay. Anyway, let's go kick rocks, literally. Spirit Spring. Gonna have to go back and kill Patches. Get Margaret Shackle. See if that still unlocks everything. Shadow Eldest. Grab the Grace. I am gonna go up the tower too, because usually like in the base game there's like 4 smithing 8s. So if there's still 4 of anything, that's definitely going to be worth grabbing. Just over here in the chest. Four great smithing stones, probably the same thing. So it's like regular, large, great. And then the last. Alright, so we're gonna do damage check on you. No idea where you are. Yep. But whatever. I need to spend those runes. Forgot to level up. We'll do that here before we proceed. Alright, so let's see where we're at. I just gave myself, and yeah, it's still going to be crap return, so I think at this point I'm also going to start pushing up my Int and Faith for my next set of spells. Since HP return is going to be very minimal, it looks like going up to the second soft cap to 60. But we are getting a lot of runes, so that's good. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap up here. I'm just gonna hop down, sneak past the other Omen Killer, and go outside and grab the Grace, and then I'll run down and grab the one in the Morth Ruins, and then we'll pick it up again, heading out to the next set of the next forge.